millions.
It's kind of like Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
You know, this big week of hype and hoopla leading up to one of the biggest international tennis competitions in the
You're
world.
out partying every night this week for the Davis Cup.
Andre Agassi and I hang out just a little bit. That's
I
what
knew
it
you
is.
did.
America's hope for winning its first Davis Cup competition in 7 years will rest on the shoulders of 4 young men, Andre Agassi and Michael Chang in singles, and Ken Flach and Robert Seguso in doubles. The Fab Four has arrived in Southwest Florida for this weekend's matches at Sanibel Harbor. With Agassi, who's the #1 young star in the country right now, they have a good start, but the others make this potentially a great team.
It's a very good team. It's a young team, especially with Chang and Agassi. Flach Seguso have been around for a while, so they're our veterans. But it's a good team, especially on this cement court. Probably 2 of the best cement court players the United States has, so that's why they were very strong in consideration for playing.
Singles action starts Friday at 11. The doubles are Saturday with more singles Sunday. And Mr. and Mrs. Gene Turchin of Fort Myers were our first lucky winners in our Davis Cup ticket giveaway. More winners tomorrow and Wednesday at 6. Dottie Mockery claimed the first win of her LPGA career today. She had to put in a little OT to get it, though. She and Beth Daniel got 4 playoff holes in yesterday at the Oldsmobile Classic before darkness set in. On the first extra hole today, Mockery chipped out of the bunker on 18 here. Nice shot. She 2-putted from there for par. And when Beth Daniel missed the long putt here that would have tied it, Mockery was the winner. She pocketed $45,000 for the first place finish. Well, we all wondered who'd win more games this season, the Miami Dolphins or the Miami Heat. And right now, the Finns' 6-10 record is looking like a pretty good bet. The Heat fell to 4-37 with a loss to Golden State tonight. Julio Iglesias was at the game singing his new hit, "To All of the Games I've Lost Before." He sings it a little better than I do. First quarter, Chris Mullen of the Warriors underneath to Mitch Richmond. He hits the jumper, and it was 19-15, Golden State on top. It's the second quarter. Down at the other end, watch Manute Bol on defense. First on Billy Thompson, right street, wrong address, sorry. And then Ronnie Cycli will kick it out to Sylvester Gray. He drives 60-45 Warriors at the half. Ron Rothstein could only watch as Golden State put it away late. Otis Smith with a turnaround. The Warriors win it by 7, 105-98. The NHL's Battle of New York has been very one-sided this year. The Rangers have now beaten the Islanders 5 straight times. Tonight, Guy Lafleur played his 1,000th NHL game, but he doesn't look a day over 950. A wild first period. The Rangers took a 2-1 lead before Pat Flatley scored here on the rebound. A power play goal made it 2-2, but just 11 seconds ago in the period, Kerry Wilson scores past Kelly Rudy, and final, the Rangers 7, the Islanders 3 tonight. In Detroit, Jacques Demers' Red Wings continue to slide on the ice first period against Quebec. Eero Järvi scores past Glenn Hanlon here to tie the game at 1. And then just a minute and a half later, off the faceoff, watch Walt Podubny coming up with a goal for the Nordiques, and that started Quebec on the way to a 4-3 win over Detroit tonight. 2 other finals. These are late. Washington and Minnesota finished up tied in overtime, and Chicago blasted Toronto 7-1. And the Super Bowl hero made good of his promise of 8 days ago, right after winning the Super Bowl with a last-second drive. Joe Montana of the 49ers was asked the immortal question, what's next? So he did today. Joe, his wife Jennifer, and their family took in the sights at Disneyland. It's all in a day's work for the star quarterback. He gets the girl, wins the big game, and gets to hang out with the mouse. So I bet if I win the Super Bowl, I'd probably say, I'm going to Waltzing Waters or something. I'd probably screw it up.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, Ken.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.